So, my name is Chance Chaffin, and this is my reflection of the body ritual by Maynard. And as I read this, I thought about being at Disney World and watching the show Progress on stage. And as I watched the show as a child, I would see America moving forward. But as I was reading this, I felt as if I was watching my hometown and seeing it being presented in front of me. This made me dig deeper and think about the way I have looked at other cultures in the past. People looking at us can see an indifference, and that is pretty powerful. Intercultural worldviews are incredible, as it is important to not use a bias, as everyone's background is different. Normal traditions of going to the dentist or going to eat or even eating a specific way all play into this. The way that Maynard portrayed us really made me be more mindful, should I say, or of my everyday actions. So, for this video, the communication ritual that I am going to use is elementary schools. So this is how I would predict Minor doing this in a way. So elementary schools are a wonderful land where the youth are forced away from their caregivers. They are taken to a big building full of chairs and tables. They will sit in tight rows and are given knowledge from an elder. The elder scribes symbols that the youth then duplicate. They get time to unwind by eating and then playing on a structure shaped as a castle. They then finish their day in the tight rows and head home to their caregivers as they start again the next day. So now I'm going to talk about how this practice has veered and changed immensely within the history of the culture. It started off being dependent on your race, your gender, or your religion if you attended these schools. Being, as it moved forward, usually everybody attended these schools. Now, the elders were often elite literates in the beginning, but they had no formal training to uphold standards for students. Now, as the time progressed, they were giving more of that formal training and standards for these elders to help teach the youth in a proper way. Now, technology was a big support in this. The way the elders communicated with each other, the transportation to get the youth to the buildings of knowledge was very impactful. Also, the technology from at the beginning, from scribing with a pencil to using a technology box to communicate with each other and to better understand what they are trying to obtain from the elders. So, for me personally, I do believe that the changes that this culture went through was very beneficial. It kind of put everybody on the same playing field, to say. So if you were raised in a less fortunate household, you could still get somewhat of the same education as someone who is more fortunate. With technology progressed, with computers and everything, I tend to think of COVID, when COVID-19 happened and we were all subjected to video calling and stuff. That really changed the way that schools operate. Like, teachers or parents can look into teachers in their classroom, and that was very powerful. That's revolutionary to say. Overall, I'm glad I got to dig deep into this reading by Miner. It was very interesting looking at that perspective on the United States. I also want to cite my source from Buffalo State University, A Short History of Education in the United States by Wendy A. Patterson. Thank you.